Hello people of the earth and welcome back to QuickSaveTV. My name is Mike and this is our third episode of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen playthrough. When we left off, we spent an hour grinding the Lost, if you missed it. But yes, now we're finally back. Yeah, we're clearing the alien debris. We already have the laboratory built with the scientists inside. I think we had it before too. I think in the last episode we got it. Yeah. Resistance communication. Yeah, I think everything's in order. Sweet. Yeah, we're in really good shape. So what we're gonna keep doing is, since we already have everything set up, we will just take a look at what we can do on the map. I think I've already sent myself, a burning convoy to increase the region income. So we'll have to fight the Chosen, which is something I'm actually really stressed out about. But if we can, we will. If we cannot, we will concede. It's fine. We will put up a fight if we're able to, but we're not gonna die for it. Sure as shit. Is it important? Yeah, it unlocks the proving ground. This is also important to use as radio relays and allows us to identify shit. I think I will go with
officers appear to be similar.
The officer.
Not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
A quick response to comment on Twitch, right? We were talking about food with Fadera, and it says like, really enjoys the vegetables now. Me too, honestly, I have to admit, right? I feel really energetic after eating the vegetables. Or just grass, you know, all kinds of grass. Just a salad or whatever, it's really good. Really light. Okay, so officer in 3 days, a bunch, we can continue doing shit. Supply drop in 4 days, it means we're gonna be attacked in just momentarily.
We can now work to establish
And
contact
now
with
we
local
know.
resistance groups
No, we don't know
operating out of
yet.
regions around the globe.
And we don't have enough time
Once
until the
we've
supply
collected
drops, so we'll just
sufficient
continue
intel
toward
contact,
this.
We'll need to scan the target region for the operative
Perfect,
signal.
let's take a look at this shit. We don't have any money, that's another issue. But we can continue excavating. We're gonna have some money real soon. Unfortunately, a little too late. Okay, let's take a look if we have enough now. We do. We do have enough for resistance ring. And I think that's... guerrilla tactics skills is also really important. So, okay, there's 2 alternatives for me right now. But because of the way my game's developed, I have a lot of engineers, I have a scientist too. I already have a laboratory. I think it is more prudent right now to build a GTS. Even though I would really love to have a resistance ring. I really don't think I can afford it right now. So I'm gonna focus on GTS as my second building. This way I will be able to receive the party upgrade, the squad upgrade as fast as I can. As fast as I'm able, considering that I've already built the laboratory. I think it's something I have to do. A small deviation. Normally I would build a resistance ring, but it feels too slow for me. I don't want to delay GTS any more than I have to. Is there anything we can do? Rookies. No. I would honestly like to make contact instead, and we're gonna be under attack momentarily. So I'm just gonna start making contact here, because we need it anyway later. So might as well start right now. And we'll have to establish control over all of US eventually, because, or at least have, you know, not control.
On the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately.
Coming back later.
I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end. Even
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
But we have to avoid dying as much as possible. And that's the Faceless. And honestly, I don't know if we can... We'll need to respond quickly, yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be no help. We'll have to do it manually. And depending on what Chosen we're gonna be fighting, there's very low chance to succeed in an operation like this. But we're gonna give it our damnedest, you know? Oh, man. Everyone is fucking exhausted. Oh, I did not fix the face. Perfect. Excuse me. Let me get a face on. That's fine-ish. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, I like it. It's okay. So I have 2 Grenadiers. Like, it's not terrible, it's just not necessarily super good. We have 2 Grenadiers and we have a Sharpshooter. Taking a Sharpshooter could be a bad idea. Is it really though? In a situation like this, it might pay off if I find a higher ground. Oh man, it's gonna be bad though. Sharpshooters are really poor without cover. Without cover of other troops, I mean. And our specialist rangers are exhausted. That's really bad too because they're gonna panic. They're gonna go ape shit during the mission. Yeah, we're gonna give that a shot, and we have to be really careful. And I do mean it here. The first retaliation strike is where it can go terribly wrong for every player of XCOM, and that's something you have to be acutely aware of, because if it goes wrong here, you're pretty much fucked. It will take a while to recover. It will take a couple weeks to recover from a failure here, so you want to avoid it as much as you can. Otherwise, a lot of the transition to mid game will be halted. For sure. And that's the biggest problem. Excuse me. Yeah, no bond made. Alright, let's just sit on this. I think this is the way we go about this. Yeah, we don't have any gold, so any money rather. I think this is okay. I have to be willing to concede this mission if necessary, and I think that it will come to it slowly, because depending on the Chosen we're gonna fight, depending on the strengths and weaknesses, like we'll have to analyze the situation. But I am more than willing to concede this mission. It's totally fine with me. Winning it would help us so much, but losing it is just. Excuse me, we have to calculate the losses here, basically. We have to try to cut our risks, cut our losses as much as we can. So, if it goes bad, we have to prevent it from going abysmal. And if we can do that, then I'm happy, honestly. If we cannot, it's gonna be bad. And so, okay, so the reason this mission is so critical is because this is the first time you're gonna meet the Chosen if you play without the introduction series of events in the World of the Chosen DLC expansion pack, and the way it really is Oh man, the way it is it can go ape shit really quickly depending on the chosen that you're fighting against. Like if you're fighting against an assassin, that's probably the most dangerous of all. But fighting against Warlock and Hunter can also be really dangerous. But for me personally, in my experience, fighting a Hunter is the easiest in this scenario. But we don't know who we go against, we go in blind. And not only do we go in blind, we do not have the concealed position to work with. It's even worse. Like, honestly, it's even worse. Because all of this would be offset, at least, if you had concealed position. But we don't even have that, which is just bonkers bad.
Okay.
But we'll figure it out. We always do. We always do. Do we see any civilians in the area, though? Huh. We do. And they're all here. For some reason.
10-4.
Coughing again. I apologize. There's just not much I can do about it, honestly. I will try to keep it to a minimum, but, you know. There's only so much I can do. Yeah, let's take a look where the enemies are. And now we finally see the Chosen.
Right on schedule.
And this is actually really good. I'm super shell-shocked. Oh man, we actually have... Dude... Yeah, we have a chance.
I appreciate that.
But it depends how many shots he connects. We can do a bunch. We can do a bunch here. 20 HP. Well, yeah, we can punch through him. We have two grenadiers.
One of the chosen is here.
What the fuck? Did we spot him? No, right? We don't have to spot them actually. We can just open up on them. We can rain hellfire from the start on them.
Got it.
We don't even have to see them, to be honest. And I would like you to go on Overwatch.
10-4.
Yeah, if they do not move, we can get a really good shot here. And the reason we do this is because we know they're there, you know? See ya. Door's gone. Isn't it?
Be ready.
Yeah, door is gone. Both are critically wounded. If Fadera connects the shot, will be even better. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Excellent job. And there you go, baby. There you go.
Mommy, dearest,
But this is, I like the RPs in the game. Yeah, me too. Like, really nice. I really appreciate them, to be honest. Okay, let's take a look. What else we can do here? I can do a bunch, actually, but we have to be a little conservative in the way... Wow, that's bizarre. To be honest with you. I want to stack the focus. So, if possible, I want to kill them in melee. And I want to stay as far ahead as possible. This way it's easier for me to attack them in melee when necessary. Let's go on Overwatch. Okay, more enemies. It's a priest and a trooper. Priest is kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. A little bit. But it's good that we spotted them because it will minimize the casualties of civilians. If we're lucky. And we're getting so lucky, dude. I hope it's just not... I can actually work with this. This is not impossible. This can work really well for us. Oh man, he goes in sniper. That sucks dick. It would be so much better if he didn't, but okay. Yeah, we can just send our Templar to hug this guy. He's done. Essentially. There will be really little that he can do to not die there. In a situation like this. But first I want to bring him down if possible in HP. Because if he moves away from our Templar, we don't want to hit the civilian yet. Don't want to touch him. And the reason we don't want to do that is because we don't know if he's an enemy or a friend. And this is why we're playing a little bit more conservatively than we normally, typically would. Shit. We don't want these things to blow up. It's kind of a big deal that they do not. Is there a good position inside the RV? Yeah, there is. Let's go inside the RV then. And from there, we can start working on the enemy. Okay, and the reason we're taking these terrible shots is because I want to make sure that the Templar last hits him if possible. If not, it's like whatever, you know. There you go, dealing some damage, and now we put ourselves on a party. If he moves away from us, and he has to, he gets hit by Blade Storm. If he does not, we put it on block, so he cannot damage us if he decides to go down that route. Let's go like this. Try to have as much coverage as possible. Blade Storm. Boop. Say goodnight, bitch. That's -4. No one is wounded. We only used 1 grenade. Sightlink datapad. That's gonna be really good. If we can get out of alive. I'm really worried, right? But you'd know why. I had such... it's a really difficult mission. But we're getting really lucky so far.
Valiant struggle against overwhelming odds. A minor hiccup in the Elder's plans. One I must remedy shortly.
That's the Elder's hunter. From what we heard, he's a relentless tracker with unnatural ability to call his shots.
What about that? It smells like my reinforcements are just over the horizon.
There you go, there you go. 100% blocking the shot, which is super important. We can actually just throw the Templar after the Hunter, and there will be nothing that the Hunter can do to even remotely just slow down our fucking our guy, which is the best part. But I cannot play it like a monkey. I have to be clever, or we die. It's a good position. I think killing the guy is kind of important. And we leave ourselves exposed to the Hunter, intentionally so, trying to tease him with our buttocks. Get a hair trigger, perfect. And now sit down. That's what we do. I think it's okay. Yeah, he's in terrible spot, so it should attract.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's safe, but he's on party, so you don't care. Our Templar is 100% safe. There's nothing that can happen that Templar would be unsafe, to be honest. Unless... there's one thing, though. There's... actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. There is one thing. If we're lucky, it's not gonna happen. And another thing happened. Perfect. That's so bad. And we were even far away. No, man, that sucks so much. That blows.
Heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters.
She's likely dead. This is the thing I wanted, the one thing I wanted to avoid, and I ended up walking right into it. This is really upsetting, but okay, we'll see. We'll see. It's the last one, but we'll see how it goes. It goes poorly. Hint. Killed, yeah. That sucks.
You'll see him again real soon. Don't worry. Time to move.
It's a necessary casualty, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't do anything. Oh, you can do this? Does he block that? Yeah, he does! Oh my god, what a beast! I didn't actually know it interacted this way. Woo! That's so good. You will pay 1,000 times over for this. Yeah, let's go like this. Yeah, I think this is the shot we don't want to take. Oh shit, that's bad. Kind of bad.
Knock me over with a feather.
Okay. Honestly, yeah. Is there a way we can get closer? What is the damage you will deal in? 6 to 7. Okay, 6 or 7? 69% chance. If you connect? Okay, perfect. Now we send the Templar against him. Finish him off. Unfortunately, we lost one soldier, but it's alright. This is a necessary casualty. Again, not one of the viewers, so I don't necessarily give a shit. But, I mean, I don't like losing men and women for no reason, you know? And this was obviously something that could have been avoided, I think. Nothing's gonna happen, sorry. You can try whatever you like, as many times as you want, right? None of this shit's gonna work against our Templar, sorry. He's too good for this shit. Now we're gonna blow him up. Another unfortunate reason that situation was really bad for us is because he managed to hit the only person that didn't have grenades, the only grenadier that didn't have grenades. We got him down a peg, so now our Templar can actually reach him. And we can actually be complete dickheads about the way we approach this, which is perfect, just the way I like it. Now, it depending on how we resolve this. If we can connect the shot, I think we can. Yeah, we should be able to. Yeah, 100%. Dude, this went so much better than I expected it to go. Perfect. Shoot him down like the degenerate that he is. That was very good for us. Even though we lost a soldier, your sacrifice is definitely not in vain. This victory here will purchase us so much power going into the mid-game that it doesn't even matter. Because this mission will increase our income by about 30 or something supplies, which is so good for us. It gives us a colossal advantage. And we're quickly reaching critical mass. The more civilians you rescue on this mission, on the retaliation mission, the more money you will, the more extra funds you will receive from the region. So it's like it's very important that you succeed in these missions if you can, right? If you can. But here's the problem: the first mission, especially when you play on a Commander and Legend difficulty, it's really difficult to complete well, especially depending on the chosen you have to fight with. But we lucked out this time, so. I didn't have to lose Ludmila either. It was my mistake. If I played it out just a little better, it would be a different situation. It would be a completely different scenario, because she wouldn't have died there. I mean, I just took her too close to a civilian, and that's not something you want to do, because any one of them can be a faceless, and you don't want him to be next to you. You basically give him a carte blanche.
We still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
No one? Okay. Oh, Fadera leveled up. That's really good for us. I think I'm gonna go with Lightning Hands. That is really good, but later. It allows you to deal so much more damage by 50%, but 25% less chance to hit. A late game sniper is not gonna care about this reduction in chance to hit, but right now I would rather have a free shot for the pistol. I would rather have more gunslinger perks right now. 13 civilians. Now watch, we're gonna have around plus 30, plus 40 supplies. It couldn't go better in terms of civilians rescued. There was a bunch of enemies to kill too. Nice. Fantastic.
Hello, Commander.
Plus 40, there you go. This is critical mass. This is half a new region. This is 60% of a new region. And it's right before we receiving the supply drop. You see what I mean? This is why I'm saying that this is super important. Let's save just in case. I keep repeating it all the time. I'm not gonna start any missions unless the game bugs out or something, you know? So, and the reason I do it because every time I play this game, something goes wrong. I love it to bits, but you know what I mean. Like every time it goes wrong, so I have to learn from that, you know. I have to learn my lesson, and that's me basically doing that.
To see you, sister. Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us. Once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You
children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who can see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. All that those our will. To the one who succeeds our everlasting favor. To the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
Commander,
Go.
we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact.
Honestly, greatly successful.
First move.
The Green Walker. They have Hur, Comain. Cool. Let me take a look at something, so I don't... Thank goodness, I got
The
scared for a second.
factions could use a place to coordinate their
Okay, so we have
Commander.
building. We
This
have the
range and
officer
design sounds
autopsy.
like a
Yeah,
great
we're good.
candidate for our next construction
Yeah, let's go.
effort.
Let's go to Rocky's contact. Yeah, I think honestly, finishing making contact would be nice.
Next time I won't go easy on you.
Yeah, I mean we started already. So let's go. Supplies is alternative as well, because
Because
this doesn't do anything for us in the now. It will do more for us later, but we already have pretty decent income.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, It's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Dude, eventually, just...
New objective added.
Not right now. Okay, we'll need a skulljack to gain access to their network. Perfect, that's so good.
The Advent captain seems to
Perfect
provide a
timing too.
means
Let's
of
research it.
stabilizing the link between the local
Okay,
subordinates and the Advent network
So,
tower itself.
research,
Commander, if we're going to try to
building.
build this skulljack that Titan
We
came
continue.
up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
I agree.
Yeah, let's go with
That
this.
is an important task,
That's our
Commander.
supply drop.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made
Hugely
considerable
successful.
progress against the
Huge
aliens.
success. It couldn't be any better, honestly.
Commander, I hope that your
If I fuck this up
ongoing
later, it's on
efforts
me.
will only lead to further success.
There's a risk of capture, no covert actions. Enemy tech and psionics defense are doubled. Fuck. Gee, what the fuck, dude? That will make, that will make our specialists all but useless. Psionic defense, I don't necessarily care about, but left behind is a big deal too. Oh man, that sucks. Radiant teachers. Doubled ability points gained in combat. Oh man, that's nice, actually. Never seen this one before. I like it. Deploy soldiers. Gather supplies. Increase locate factions. And no risks. No risks. Oh dude, this is so good. Okay, let's just think about it real quick. How do we need the Reapers and we need skirmishers. That's a given. There's no one who's gonna dispute that. But having more orders is also a big deal. Huh. And that's gonna take much less time. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay, no supplies. Let's go with this. Let's go with this one. I think that's the one we want to go for. Really? No benefits. Oh, that sucks dick. But it's free, so let's go. We might need her very soon, though. I will regret it. This one needs a soldier. I like this. I like this just the way it is. Vague and unspecific. Let's go with Joseph. And a soldier, any soldier, to be honest. No, Joseph has better things to do. Okay. Honestly, let's just send a couple of guys to level them up. Yes, and find the Reapers in the process. I think this is the way to go. I cannot afford sending my best people on a mission like that yet, because it's gonna like bite me in the ass very quickly. So cannot afford it right now. Unfortunately, we have to let this opportunity sleep for now, or we have to return to it later.
We completed our research.
Perfect. Let's go with the next one.
remarkable time, Commander.
This will allow us to know what benefits a specific region gives, which will allow us to adjust on the fly to this specific regions. Like, do we want to pursue them? Do we not want to pursue them? Let's go with magnetic weaponry. It's a pretty long time before we complete it, but I like it. To be frank with you,
Commander, we can now construct radio relays in any region.
the
where
faster we
make
get it, the
contact with
happier I will
local
be.
resistance.
Sit back. Complete this. We have a bunch of money in our pockets, so we wait until they excavate something, and then we can start working on that. Oh, speaking of excavate, pursuit of knowledge. Additional 20% boost to research timers. I mean, that's really bad. Really bad. But it's fine, I guess. Yeah, as I said, we cannot go to South America. Remember me calling that before. But we can go to Europe, and we can go to Asia, which is fine. Yeah, let's go. We can unlock the black site as well, which will give us an edge. Perfect.
Now operational.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this is important because now we can get an upgrade for the squad capacity. New combat tactic, squad size, and the next one is unlocked at elite, the N5 rank in my game.
Hello,
I
Commander.
mean, it's the same rank for everyone else, it's just called different.
Having never stepped foot in one of the city
Okay.
sectors, I've never
Hello,
actually
tactics.
had one of these Advent burgers I keep hearing rumors about.
Now we can actually
No
level
one really seems to be asking
people
the
up
hard
of specific
questions either.
class.
Like, When was the last time you even saw a cow?
There is no specific, like, there's no difference who we level up because we don't have any mods affecting gameplay. In the original game, it doesn't really matter who you level. Ahmed is going to be the guy with our sniper in pair.
There's been plenty of gripes about my flying, but I don't see anybody else stepping up other than the autopilot.
I honestly called him Ahmed just for a rhyme with Archived. Ah, he's away on mission. That sucks, dick. Okay, sharpshooter specialist, ranger student. Okay, do we have any? Okay, we have Bond, Templar and specialist. What about Malika and Joseph? I think are a pair, right? Malika, yeah, they are. And we need now more pairs, essentially. So, Archived, if we get lucky, he will be the pair with Fadera. What about Valente? Who is she good with? Yeah, Neron already has a pair. But Helen Proch does not. Okay, so Julia and Ellen will be a pair.
I am still
what classes do we have?
Research priority, Commander.
Fuck my life, I cannot navigate worth two shits. Sharpshooter specialist ranger, dear. I want another ranger, to be honest. Let's make Julia a ranger.
Work is well underway, Commander.
And it's here. Julia, turn her into a ranger. Cool. Now we have everything working for us, and we have an empty slot for building. We could build... a resistance ring, I think, is the one that we want to go for. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Commander, we pushed our current power
And I want to assign an engineer to build
we
it.
don't have any capacity to spare, which means
If we could,
can't
like,
expand
speed
our
rush...
facilities further.
But it's kind of hard. Yeah, I don't know if we will be able to afford the downtime that it entails. If we can speed rush towards this power coil, we can build a proper energy facility right away. The one that we will never have to replace. But honestly, it's just such a tall order. I don't know if we will be able to. More operations. Scientist, perfect. That's very good. This is okay, actually. Neutralize field commander.
Course for the Mexican
Shit.
regional track.
I kind of dislike the commander missions, but it's fine. It's not like, it's not impossible, it's just obnoxious. More than anything else. But we have a Templar. Yeah, it's gonna be easy. We have a very strong team to do that. So, next C and Odyssey have to go together. Fadera is exhausted. I'm gonna give her a break. Let's go with... yeah, let's go with Malika and Joseph. That's our pair. And the last who we can take on this mission is... who do we take on this mission? I don't want to ruin Proch. In other words, I don't want to have her get a wrong specialization. Who is Kate good with? She's good with Bikani. That could work, actually. Yeah, that could work, absolutely. Yeah, I like the idea. Okay, let's gear ourselves with a bunch of weaponry that we can afford. And, yeah, I think I like it. Specialist, okay, let's finally buy a medkit. These things are super useful. Templar, Ranger, Grenadier. Let's go with a flashbang. Perfect. Good gun, okay, perfect. You with an AUG. You with a Mach 10, I think. Yes, really like this weapon. One of my favorites. It looks so vicious and fucking wicked, to be honest. That's basically the entire reason why. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Grenadier, Ranger, Special. Okay, Bond, no Bond, that's fine. We have to level up Templar. If we succeed in leveling up the Templar in this mission, we're gonna be golden. I will tell you right now. We're going to be in great shape. Yeah, what are your skills actually? Combat protocol, haywire, okay. Okay, no ranged healing, but it's okay. Yeah. Let's pursue this mission. We will have to kill the field commander. This is one of the harder missions in the start of the game, but we are fast approaching the mid-game now, and our characters are so very powerful that it doesn't matter right now. But typically, like, if it's one of the first missions that you get, it can be incredibly difficult to take down because to undertake because because the commander is just such a beefy target. Not only is he an accurate marksman, he's dangerous in his own right as a combat unit. He's also a bitch to kill because he's just so heavy and so slippery to take down. But we should be fine now. Having a sniper on a mission like this is actually very important and very useful. It's one of the mission types where sniper can be instrumental in taking him down. Barbed tears. I don't like it.
This could be a chance for us to disrupt their current operations and throw off their command structure.
Having a sniper in the tunnels though is like not necessarily the best thing. So we're well equipped to handle this. Just have to find him. Yeah, he's gonna be somewhere here, across the tunnel with the train. I like the background. It's bizarre.
The path is clear.
Honestly, just we're
Reporting
not in a rush. They have no idea that we're coming, so take it easy, take it slow, step by step. Not in a rush. Okay, there's the enemy. Oh no, we don't see him yet. Perfect. I don't want to move up too closely. It's a dumb idea.
Precisely.
But having an overwatch here is a good idea because if they spot us right now, and they will, watch, they're all gonna die. They are not. Come on, they definitely spotted us. Yeah, he has a clear vision to my Templar. The game may have broke. But if not... Yes, there you go, nice! They walked into our ambush, watch this. They all dead. I think so, at least. Oh! Destroyed! Destroyed! We'll see you in hell, buddy. Target eliminated. Okay, now's the tricky part. Where the fuck do we go from here? It's kind of an important question to answer because it impacts everything else. Once we find out where the enemies are, everything's gonna be easier.
Understood.
I'm just gonna reload the gun just in case. I don't want to have 2 bullets. Feels like a bad idea. There you go.
The aliens are going to try and extract the general from the AO. Don't let him get on board that ship.
Yeah. We can throw the Templar ahead, but within reason, you know? Yeah. We cannot necessarily just be like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna send my people ahead, because then we're gonna have to bury a whole bunch of bodies. Not necessarily the way you want to play it. Slow and steady.
Righto. Righto.
I got it.
We still don't know where the general is. He could be there. He could be closer to us. But general has a very interesting AI in the game. Like, it will prioritize killing you in the... Huh?
Moving ahead.
Cool. It will prioritize killing you when it is able to. So it will not necessarily attempt to escape as a first and primary priority. It will attempt to murder you as a first priority, which I always found quite interesting. But it's good too, because otherwise it would be fucking impossible. I almost think that it is balanced around this fact that it doesn't have the best AI, or I think it intentionally has the worse AI, just for you to be able to kill them, because otherwise it would be such a pain in the ass. There's definitely some people in here. Okay, here's the Lancer. There's more here, I think. So if we can slowly pull them apart, I would be a happy man. 100%. Let's watch. There they are. Sectoid and a Lancer. Lancer is actually less of an issue. Typically more of a problem, but here not so much. Let's move up. And here... Okay, so what's going to be important here is taking a good position to trying to liquidate them as fast as we can. But not moving up too far is also a good idea. That could hurt us quite a bit. That's 100% chance to hit. Honestly, we could just do this. I think this is a good idea. But then we cannot move towards this guy. Pain in the ass. Absolutely. I think this is fine. That sucks.
Sorry, man. Wrong button.
Wrong button.
I am not particularly proud to admit this, but the French irritate me to no end.
6 damage, perfect.
Parisians.
Okay, I think throwing the Templar at him is a good idea here. If the sectoid mind controls my Templar, I have answers. So I have a flashbang. If he does not, he's dead next turn. This is 2 alternatives for him. I could also move up here, but like, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of this. This could be quite risky. So I'm just not going to do this, because being positioned in here gives me vision of this whole area here. Which means that if there's an enemy inside, you better be sure that he's gonna pop. And if he pops, I'm a goner.
There.
Definitely want to avoid that if I can. Let's Overwatch. That's not a high chance to hit, let's Overwatch. Perfect. If some of this connect, like, it's gonna be easier, but it's not necessary for us to succeed. Yes, if you... Perfect. Very good. Once the zombie starts moving, he's gonna die to the Templar. If he moves. Does he move? I don't actually know if they move the first turn. They do sectoid, okay.
The forces of the occupation.
That's a lot of them. We gotta nuke him. Like, hard. Oh my god, what a shot, dude. That's $1 million shot right there. That just makes it incredibly easy now. Okay, well, what is the damage you can put out? From 8 to 9. Okay, so it's a 100% guaranteed chance to kill. Yeah, move up and kill him. We don't care about the zombie, because zombie will fall with the summoner. Now we can just sit here and exert enormous amount of pressure on the enemy. Whatever General does, like, it's not gonna be enough. There's nothing he can do that will work. We put in a blocking position, or rather, we put a what's it called? Party, right? I think. Yeah, pretty sure it's called party. Yeah. It will block the first direct attack on us, if there will be any. Or we could be even bigger dicks and do this.
Seriously.
Watch. We give the teamwork point to our ally and send him even deeper into the enemy ranks. This way we liquidate the second sectoid and leave ourselves exposed intentionally to the general. Again, put the party. Perfect. That's why bonding is important. Like, when you're trying to play the game at the highest efficiency, bonding your operatives is incredible. It's pivotal, honestly, to your success.
Understood.
If you don't do it, you're honestly losing a lot of combat effectiveness, which is bad. Now he's gonna try to shoot him, which will not work, because it's a Templar. Hello, have you been paying attention? Sorry, it's not gonna work. And now we isolate him here. Again with a party. If he moves next turn, and he will, he dies. And that's all she wrote, baby. We can also be complete dicks and just try to fire as much as we can on them. Nice, destroying cover. Now that became a medium cover, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is a medium cover now. It reduces 20% dodge chance.
Righto.
Rather, it takes from 40% in high cover. In medium cover, it's or light cover, it's 20%. So it becomes harder and harder for the enemy to survive our assault. Didn't work. It's fine. We don't care.
The equipment I have been assigned may have had a noble history. However, the time has come to make some new purchases.
That's a bad day to be this general, to be honest.
Yeah.
Look at this. The guy's at 1 HP. Poor guy.
Almost out.
There you go. He's gonna try to make a break for it, but he's dead. There is no situation that it works in his favor. Yeah, Blade Storm gone. And that's all she wrote, baby. That's all it is. Yeah, with such a powerful Templar, with the amount of lucky breaks that we had, it's just incredibly easy. But, as I said, right, anyone who can break enemy formations, like a Ranger or a Templar, is good here in the tunnel. But specifically against killing in general, a sniper, a sharpshooter would be a much better pick. Or a Reaper. but we didn't have either, so it's fine. We have to use whatever we have. Luckily, like, we had the best initiation. We wiped one of the groups immediately, then the second group didn't stand a chance again. Like, everything worked in our favor.
Pity them, but show no fear. For theirs is but the reaction of a dying animal who knows their end is upon them. Advent is eternal.
Perfect. Let's take a look at how many level ups we received in this match, after this mission. I really want my Templar to level up, but I'm not sure it's gonna happen. If it does, we're set. The game won,
Well
essentially.
done, Commander. It's always good for morale.
No,
when we ace
okay,
a
not
mission
yet.
Like that.
Scanning protocol and field magic. Let's go with field magic. That's a bad one. Volatile mix is not good on the specialist at all. Shadow step is exceptional. And the other... Okay, perfect. Nice. She's a grenadier. Nice. Yeah, we're doing really good now. Peter, officer. I should start upgrading my guns. I haven't been doing it, but I really didn't have to. Another scientist without a face. A little unfortunate, but it works. Let's save the game just in case. You never know what's gonna happen. 6. Yeah. Okay, how much time do we have? Do we have enough time for that? No, we have 10 minutes. Okay, let me do all the administrative tasks and we can just cut it short. Not short, I mean, we can conclude it for today.
Most of our new
Another bond. Perfect, that's what I wanted.
Like the Avenger.
Sanfo and Malika, perfect. Let's bond these guys. Nice. This will help a ton,
We can thank
again.
Advent for the inspiration.
I almost didn't recognize them without the uniform. Okay. 3 days, 6 days. Yeah, I like it. And Reaper is coming to us really quickly. Cool. I dig. 5 days and we get a soldier. Not sure I'm sold on that particular one. Rookie soldier. Okay, let's make contact.
These Templars are just as crazy as...
I'm actually curious how much time we saved from our research for magnetic weapons, because it was quite bold to do it for 14 days. Now it's 8 days. Okay, it's much more manageable. And there we go, like having a laboratory makes it the 2 scientists essentially equal 3, and pursuit of knowledge will make it even stronger.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I'm confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress
You
on
betcha,
this
brother.
Avatar project here.
And then you go, the Avatar project begins March 28th, so it's less than a month after the game started. And we're actually in a very good shape right now. We don't have a lot of tools to disrupt the Avatar project yet, but it is not a factor so far. So we just build up our forces, try to develop the resistance network, which we have been doing so far, and rushing towards the magnetic weaponry. My favorite strategy, to be honest. It feels the best. when it goes as smoothly as it does right now. It is less consistent than some other strategies, some other openings, but it's definitely the most exciting to play, for me, personally. Let me take a look at what machine learning. Oh my god, it's so good.
I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility.
Yeah, it's cool, but like, whatever.
All our operations, Commander.
All we have to do to go on this mission is to make sure that our soldiers are prepared. Our best soldiers are prepared, and we can go on it, no problem. And our best soldiers are prepared. You know what? We're gonna do it right now. My plan was to record 3 of those. We're gonna record the 4th one because I really want to do this mission. I'm gonna get myself some tea, and we will do it right now. We'll bury all of them. We'll take the Naran, Nexi, 100%. We're taking, we're taking Fadera, and we're taking those 2. Yeah. We're gonna be in great shape to do this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Absolutely. We can easily do this. Well, since everyone is well rested, and the next retaliation attack is not very soon. You can always check it right here. Nope. Why can't I check it? Oh yeah, retaliation 3 weeks. Yeah, we have plenty of time to rest if anything goes wrong. So yeah, we're gonna do it right after the break. And by break I mean tomorrow. Haha. Breaking the 4th wall. Excuse me. None of that here. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name has been Mike, and this has been our series. 2 things. If you would like to be part of the XCOM initiative here on this channel, you can write your name in the comments and tell me what you like to see. What kind of hair type, what kind of skin color, what kind of eye color, right? These kind of things. What kind of class maybe, what nationality. I will add you to our team, to our roster. And of course, if you would like to see those recorded live, you can always go to the www.twitch.tv /QuickArena, where we're recording those. So yeah, I'm hoping to see you here soon. Come by and say hello. And yeah, watch those before they are released, which is quite a bit of cheating, to be honest. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And on this colorful note, I keep forgetting to press the fucking button, so there you go.